Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, it's Case. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555. Yes, my Phoenicians, we are going to do the Dark Night of the Soul read. Yes, we want to know why. Divine Universe, what is the energies for this read? This is about calling in your soul family, your true soulmates. This is about you moving away from conflict. It was about you this is about you gaining your confidence again. This is about you facing any fear of breaking up from persons or people that you thought were soulmates in your life. Divine Masculine mode. You bossed up. You went into Emperor mode. And you released toxicity in your life. I've written out some questions, so we'll just question this as we go along. Why was my Phoenician chosen to go through this dark night of the soul? Why was my Phoenician chosen to go through this dark night of the soul? We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands represents Aries as well as Sun energy. You was chosen because you had to step back into your vitality and power. You was chosen because you have foresight. You was chosen because it was time for you to expand your vision, your long-term goals. That's a lot of cards. I'll take the two that went nearest. Yeah. Okay. You were chosen. Leo energy. Justice card, as well as the Nine of Cups. You were chosen because the karmic retribution had to be delivered. Balance had to be restored. This is Libra energy, in order for you to go towards your wish fulfillment. The Justice card also speaks about a split up, breakup, or divorce. You had to cut out something that was blocking you from your visions, your creative visions, because Wands is represented by your energy, your charisma, your passion, you know, your willpower and drive. This person, place, or thing was blocking you from it. And with the Justice card being here, Divine stepped in to restore balance. Divine stepped in because you were showing gratitude for the blessings that you did have. Divine wanted you to leave your worries in the past and boss up, step into your Emperor mode, because you was on a what? Hamster wheel. And it was time for you to tap into your happy. This is an 8. This is the infinity number. This is the number of cause and effect. That's why he was chosen. What was my Phoenician stripped of during the dark night of the soul? What exactly was my Phoenician stripped of during the dark night of the soul? We have the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Okay. So you was sent into spiritual quarantine. And in that spiritual quarantine, a light was shone on all those that had betrayed you. You was isolated. You was put in a spiritual bubble. You were stripped of toxic people, people that was not pouring into your cup. You were stripped from these people that kept you on the hamster wheel. One more card, please. Yeah. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups steps up with water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as the Hermit being Virgo energy. So this is about you analyzing a situation, or the situation that you found in. You have the Queen of the Cups, the Queen of the Cups. This is telling me that you turned your back on a situation that was causing you deep loneliness, a deep yearning in your soul. A situation that made you feel isolated and was fraught with obstacles. A situation that kept you confused and blocked from your spirituality. The Virgo. Yeah. You was isolated and stripped from a situation that was keeping you stuck in sadness and loss. This Five of Cups. The Five of Cups steps up with Mars as well as Scorpio energy. It was a situation where you were not being fulfilled. And you was unable to let go of that situation. But it's also telling me that you have learned from that mistake, and you're turning towards your Two of Cups, because we have the what? Eight of Wands as well as the Five of Wands. This is two fives. It's talk about you letting go of situations that caused conflict. It could also have been physical fighting. It also tells me that you are moving swiftly away from this heartbreak, this sadness and loss, from this situation that was stripped from you. A situation that you had to be isolated from. With the Eight of Wands, it also tells us that Divine has given you the freedom to move forward. Divine is also telling you to continue to devote yourself to the task at hand. And what is that task? That task is to get out of the state of Five of Cups. As I said, the Five of Cups is about a lack of fulfillment. This is about you letting go of the past. This is also some people may be drinking and taking drugs incessantly because of an inconsistent partner, a partner who they had to isolate themselves from. A broken romance, even. Okay, this Queen of Cups talks about nurturing. It also tells me that you tapped into your intuition when things are being stripped from you. Yeah. And that person, place, or thing is now seeing you as a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups. You've gone from the 5 to the 4. Yeah. So this is divine timing. This is divine order. The Four of Cups also steps up with our moon energy as well as Cancer energy. It speaks of how disappointed you was in that situation. That's why you leaned into your intuition and put yourself in self-imposed isolation. Divine is now stripping you of that focus on the past. We've got Cancer energy as well as the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands steps up with Venus and Aries energy. We have the Empress and we have the King of Pentacles. Divine is telling you that all that you lost is now being returned to you because you tapped into your spirituality with the Chariot and showed determination, drive. This is about you realizing that your past, which you are rushing away from at a hot gallop, was a mistake. You're realizing the mistake of that situation at 11:11 you built. You was not understanding that you was the Empress. You brought this foundation to the foundation to the situation. It also tells me that you, as the Empress, whether you're male or female, your true divine partner, the one that is going to bring the 1111 to you, because you are embodying the Empress. The Empress is abundant on their own. You are pregnant with new ideas of abundance. You are pregnant with new ideas of beauty. This is about the growth that you've actually made in stabilizing yourself, in being disciplined. Okay, let's move swiftly along to the next question. What was my permission gifted with from this dark night of the soul? What was my permission gifted with? A new perspective. This is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man shows up with water as well as Neptune energy. You was gifted with the power of insight and the power of creation, of being able to tap into your imagination, tap into your wildest dreams from the 5D and call them down into the 3D. With the Hangman, it also tells me that you was gifted with discernment, because you had to wait. You had to wait and understand that you were sacrificing yourself to a situation that did not serve you. We have the Palace of Swords, yeah. As I said, you was gifted with insight. The Palace of Swords tells me that you have the full understanding of everything. It means that you are above everything. You have gathered all of the information around you, which has caused you to go into a spiritual awakening. That is what you was gifted with. You was gifted with a higher mind. Come on, Hangman, please. We have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about a passionate new beginning. This is about a full transformation. The Ace of Wands steps up with fire energy, as I said. It's about a new beginning. You've been gifted with new opportunities. You've been stuck with like a just do it. You're being inspired from unexpected sources. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This inspiration, the divine is telling you that you need to rush into it. You need to gather as much information as possible. Because we also have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands tells me that you've been gifted with the drive and passion. This is about you having sought growth and received it, divine growth. This is about you now being confident to take calculated risks. This is also telling me that any relationships that you have coming towards you at this moment in time is going to be fraught with good vibes. Yeah, we have somebody that's wanting to come and offer an apology. This person is unstable emotionally or emotionally immature. This person could be younger than you. Yeah, this person calls the Tower moment in your life. It's fire energy as well as Mars energy. That was the ending of a friendship, a marriage, ending of a job. But like I said, you've been gifted with the highest mind. You're able to look at things and information just downloads into you now. Yeah, because you've been making slow but steady progress. You've been minding your own business and tending to your own garden. This is about you, as I said, making slow but steady progress. It's also about you being free from worry. Somebody's also making a major purchase at this moment in time. This is about the divine giving you the nod to say that you have been making the right choices. You have not been clouded with confusion. And you have been gifted with, told you, soulmate, true loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. With the caduceus, that's balance being brought to you. Yeah, because you was stressed. There was a situation that you made slow, steady progress from that had you stressed, had you walking on eggshells. And you cut that situation out with a quickness with the Page of Swords, but that person is still spying on you. You've been gifted with the sword of wisdom and truth. You are able to cut through any bull swanky that comes your way. You've been gifted, as I said, with a higher mind, spiritual knowledge. How to deflect fear at this moment in time. How does my Phoenicians deflect fear at this moment in time? How do my Phoenicians deflect fear at this moment in time? We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands speaks about there is no spoon, there's no blockages around you at this moment in time unless you're going to create them in your own mind. The Eight of Wands steps up with Mercury as well as Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius is about you diving into the adventure and your independence. This is about facing your fears and doing it anyway and acting on it quickly. Divine is also telling you that you should use your intelligence when your ever fear comes up, because we have the Page of Swords. This is about you gathering information, having a full understanding of everything that's going on around you. The Page of Swords comes in with air and earth energy. This is Divine is telling you to avoid fear. You need to remain vigilant. Be eager to start new projects with energy and passion. Don't allow any challenges to stop you, because that is just fear. And you must choose people now at this moment in time that build you up. We also know that somebody is gathering information like a mofo, which is the usual, and we know who it is. Right? It also tells me that don't allow petty gossip to bother you. Let it just wash off you. Let it wash over you. In fact, don't even listen to anybody coming with that energy. Move away from them with a swiftness. Yeah. Move away from anybody that's going to be bringing any form of conflict and disharmony to you at this moment in time. Use your intuition, your discernment. Yeah. This is about having nostalgia from the past, or someone from the past wanting to return. Good God. Hangman again. The Lord is telling you, don't sacrifice yourself to the situation, man. You done did it already, and you've been given spiritual downloads to see things from a different perspective. Alright? Let that past person, let sleeping dogs lie. Leave them to their karma. Because judgment, divine judgment, is being visited on them. This also speaks of a reconciliation. This past person wants to come back to give you more anguish. Put you straight back in a Nine of Swords. On this gathering this information to alleviate fear, what is this information that my Phoenician needs to gather? False Empress. You need to gather information on people that are, how can I put it, a bad news bear, the unlucky. They need to be avoided at all costs. These people that come in with their pour me another stories. People that are fear mongers. People that don't know how to create their own abundance. Because like I said, karmic justice is being visited on those, the unenlightened at this moment in time. Don't fall into that fear. You have the balance, Libra energy. You have the balance. We have the Five of Pentacles. Leave those people out in the cold and continue to work on whatever craft you're working on, whatever field you're working on. It is destined for abundance for you. Queen of Swords, because you have the wisdom of your experiences. Divine is telling you to continue to tap into your discernment, your intuition, because you are the truth seeker now. This is why you do not need to fear anything. This, everybody knows, my Hierophant is the God card. Taurus energy. If God has your back, who can be against you? Fear nothing. Fear nothing. The heart of the lion. Ow. Right. The final question we have is the next step. What is the next step for my Phoenicians? Right, we're going to go to the FPs for that. Divine Universe, what is the next step for my Phoenicians? Budget. This is about you doing things in moderation. This is about you using your discernment before you enter into any situations. Don't put nothing out there that you cannot afford to lose. That is energy, time, edges. Hey, edges are very important. What else does Divine want my Phoenician to know? Understand, in the past you was a giver. You gave too much. You gave so much that you had no sense of self. I'm seeing 222. This is about you falling back into your balance and harmony within yourself. Again, budgeting your time, your energy, because you've what? You've leveled up. Told you. You are the Palace of Air. You've been given knowledge and you have gathered all of the knowledge around you. You have the culmination of that to make wise choices. Any more advice for my Phoenicians? Yeah. Lean into this adventure. We've got secrets in the reverse. Because there is no secret, nothing is going to be hidden from you. I told you, look at things with your spiritual eye now. And look for the benefits in every situation, even if the situation is dark. Look for the benefits in that situation. Is it an opportunity for me to learn? Is it an opportunity for me to be compassionate, walk away? Look for the benefits in every situation. One more card. One more card of advice for my Phoenicians having come through the dark night of the soul. Freedom! Freedom! You are at the end. You made it. You made it. Because you prayed and you believed. You had belief the size of a mustard seed. And you are no longer wasting time with those bottom feeders. They was clueless and took for granted the power that you are, my Phoenician. And they're going to try and come back to you for help. Whoever took you through this dark night of the soul, they're on their way. Remember to take action when they come. Look at them with your spiritual eyes. Any situation, look through your spiritual eyes. How do you do that? You pray and you ask God and you sleep on it. And by golly, it will either come to you in a dream. If you've got children, somebody will mention something, you'll hear something on the radio, you will get your answer. Divine has your back, I told you. You've been gifted with spiritual intelligence, spiritual abundance, being able to cut through the BS. That was the Dark Night of the Soul reading with my Phoenicians and me, Case, at Frequency Phoenix 555. Thank you very much for your donations, bookings. Please like, subscribe, and share these messages with whomsoever you feel needs it. If you require a personal read from me, all of my information is in the description box below. And as I always say, my Phoenicians, from the ashes, baby, namaste.